Set up. Welcome, welcome, dudes. We're about to get started. I got this playing in the background. Nice, working. Cool. Yeah. Cool. You're gonna hop on. I'm gonna see if one other buddy is gonna hop on really quick before we dive in. Just want to say, guys, welcome to Who to Watch. My name is Greg. Now you get to see the man behind the camera. If you guys see Matt in chat, he is my brother, but he's also my editor. So, you know, definitely give a shout out to him. He's edited most of the videos so far, but I wanted to do a live video, hopefully to interact more with you guys, be able to answer any questions right away that you guys have. And then I think this is just more of an in-depth guide. I think it'd be a lot easier for me and you to do it live. We'll also do a lot of different live videos. I think it'd be kind of cool to talk with you guys and figure out your play style, and then try to help you build the best class of a certain weapon for your play style. I mean, there's a lot of best loadout videos out there, and don't get me wrong, those are really great. I use them in, you know, my own gameplay, but I've also had to do some tweaks to help, you know, me as a player. Oh, what's up, babe? Thumbnail looks awesome. Thanks, Matt. Are you gonna hop on, Matt? So that's kind of the future of these live videos, is dedicated to, you know, definitely helping you as a Warzone player get better. I think it's going to be a part of a new series called Average to Pro, or ATP. You know, I just kind of like ATP. It's catchy. It's also, you know, the shorthand for whatever it is that gives you energy. So hopefully the ATP series can give you energy to get back out there in Warzone games and to give you the energy that you need to grind and get better. Nice. Matt's going to hop on. Cool. So we're going to wait for Matt to hop on, and then we're just going to jump in Plunder, so that we don't have to worry about the circle at all, and we can just mostly just focus on going to the different buildings and helping you guys know which buildings to hold and how to hold them. And again, like it says in the description down below, all this stuff is tried and true, can consistently help you be in the best position to have more success in Warzone. And why I say it's tried and true is because the #1 player with the most Warzone wins, it's Iron on Twitch. You should go check him out. His link is down in the description. He is, you know, over 1,200 wins, getting close to 1,300, over 300 wins above the next player. You know, like we can kind of look at let's see. We'll check out me a little bit. And this is my second Battle Royale game that I've gotten into. The first game I ever played was PUBG. That was my first game ever on PC, and I just got completely shredded. All right, so Battle Royale is just not my thing, and so I've been really trying to learn how to do this. And following It's Iron and his tips, I've already like doubled my wins. All right, so this is my KD right here, and then my wins is right here. I was about at 4 or 5, and then I started watching Iron, and it's doubled like that, you know. So these things work. If you're a better player than me, you'll have a lot more success than me, all right? But someone that, you know, kind of stinks at Battle Royales, this is, you know, this stuff has really helped me a lot, so I know it will help you. So if we do all Activision. So here's It's Iron, getting close to 1,300 wins. Who made the overlay? The overlay was just from Streamlabs. You like it? Yeah, Streamlabs, you can get free overlays, which is pretty cool. And see, he's 300 over the next person, you know? I can't even, doesn't even give me a position. I'm so bad with the wins. So, but these guys play So much, you know. I play a few hours a week. Iron plays like 15 hours every day. PUBG had a steeper learning curve for sure. Oh yeah, PUBG, dude, man. I got freaking shredded on PUBG. So I was waiting for Matt to get on. He's on. I'm gonna invite him to my party. Kills. Let's kind of see where I filter in that. Top 1% of kills. I don't know if that's legit. Or KD or whatever kills. No, dude. That can't be real. Let me know if that's real, because that sounds sweet if it is. I doubt it's top 1% of kills, man. There's no way. All right. So we got Matt on. He's already in our party. I might have to mute this, Matt. I'm going to get my push to mute. You guys can't even see that. Dang it, dude. Here you go. I was talking about all my stuff and you can't even see it. It's been a while since I've streamed, so. How much do you think a player's success is due to their skill versus playing with the right team players? I mean, in a battle royale, like, you definitely have to have some really good team players. There's like no way. Let's see, open mic, push to talk. I want open mic. Isn't there a button for like muting? Overlays and shortcuts. Mute voice chat shortcut, F9. All right, let's see if that works. Matt, can you hear me? I don't know if I can hear you, Matt. Let me know if you can hear me. All right, so what I was showing.
Yeah, we're good. I just
nice.
Didn't want to.
No, yeah, you're good. Thanks. Can you hear me when I mute myself? It says mute, or I can't hear you. Sorry, guys. 1 second. We'll get into this. Mute voice chat. I want. This was F9. Where's the mute your phone voice? I don't know. It's all right, Matt will be all right. So I was showing you right here, sorry, was first I had about 4 or 5 wins until I watched It's Iron, and then I'd be able to double my wins just by watching him and like implementing the stuff I'm going to share with you guys today. Where he's at, Activision, all right here. So he's 300 above the next person. And then one thing, yeah, is this legit? Am I really in the top 3% for wins? I just don't. If I am, man, like, that sounds cool. It's not very much, but it sounds cool. And then if I filter this, oh, that's wins again. I want kills. It says I'm in the top 1% for kills. All right, so we're gonna hop in to Plunder. Enough intro, and we'll, you know, get this going, man. I want to say thanks for you guys joining. Like, I really appreciate you guys coming by. It's gonna be fun. I haven't played Plunder.
Greg, how did you pull up where it says you're the top 1%?
So if you go to your barracks and then records and then click on whatever one you want, either kills or wins. So if you go to like kills, then go to the very bottom of the thing where it says back or filter, click on filter, and then click on all. And then, I mean, if I'm in the top 1 and 3%, you are as well. Did I answer your question, Marion, about that?
I'm top 3
for kills.
Yes.
Nah, dude, should be more than me.
My guns right now.
You're editing your guns right now?
I might not have the best loadout.
We're holding for deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
Warm up, baby. So we're gonna talk about, again, which buildings to hold. Oh, I don't think I adjusted this. Did I not adjust this? And how to hold them, you know. I thought I adjusted this. Crap. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I adjusted it in Warzone. All right, Matt. Let's just let's start up here and Dam. We'll flow. Actually, no. Well, since we're going down this way, let's go right here. If you guys have a specific area you want me to cover, I don't know if I'll be able to cover all of them, but try to cover most of the areas. So if the end zone is ending in this area, which building should you be holding? This one right here is one of the most powerful ones you can hold in this hills area. Because you have the high ground. One thing that you can do is buy a loadout and drop it over on this one, so you don't have to have anybody worry about them coming up and having the same high ground as you. All right. So what makes a building strong is it's hard to push and easier to hold. Right. So we know that they can only come in through this bottom floor, or if they're really smart, they can make this jump from right here. They can climb up this building. Oops. And get in there, right? I'm not even for sure.
I feel like something that's rough about this building though, Greg, is like it doesn't have high like railings up there. It's pretty low, so you're more exposed. What do you say to that?
You're more exposed when you get to the top. Oh, yeah.
And then you can't, if you do a drop, you still have to put on the stairs because you want to be able to still get inside if there's like a.
For sure, right? It's tough. It's tough if this isn't if there's more circles ahead of you. But if this is where the end game is coming to, like it's ending around this building. Yes, like over here can get you. These buildings way
Why do you
over
like
here.
It more than this one, like right here? Aren't these like the same buildings?
Yeah, so they are the exact same. So that's what I was talking about. One thing you can do is you can buy a loadout, and we'll come over here. I think you got halfway through your thought. Okay, I'll finish that. So one thing you can do if you want to hold the other building is you can come over to this building and drop a loadout right here so that no one can get on the 3rd floor. So you don't have to worry about people shooting over here. Or you can do the exact opposite on that side.
I guess this one's not quite as good because someone can jump from.
Yeah, I mean they can also jump from this.
Where do they jump to?
If I can do this right. Dang it, dude! I know you can make the jump because I've seen it happen. I just haven't done it before. All right, so that's the first building to jump to, or first building that we'll cover here.
Wait, they can jump from here up?
I'm trying to think about how I was watching Iron, like I was watching his stream do it. Like I saw someone jump into that side window, but I don't want to spend too much time. I want to go through the buildings. Okay, one thing that you want to do is set claymores. This is how you should hold buildings, is setting claymores on the stairwell, not in the not for the reason that it's going to kill them, but because they have to blow it up, which will give you a sound cue knowing that they're on the stairs. So you could be up here fighting and not be paying attention to someone coming in the house, but once you hear that sound cue of them blowing it up, then you can get ready and position yourself ready to fight. So if the building's in the hills, that's where you can end. If you see any of these red buildings, we're gonna come over here, Matt. If you see any of these red buildings, and these are in the end circle, these ones are really strong to hold as well.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Dude, freaking Plunder is like not even that intense, man. It's crazy. You can easily just do this. I know, it's just crazy that I can be doing this stuff and not really worry about. So again, you want to be setting claymores on these stairs so you know if people are coming up. But this gives you, you know, height advantage. Let's say that this end circle is going to kind of end like, I mean, if it's going to end on over there, you'd want to be on this building so that you could jump to these buildings here after. That's a huge key when it comes to which buildings to be holding. Is does it give you a height advantage, and then does it provide an opportunity for you to rotate after if the circle doesn't end there, but can you like rotate strongly to a new position without getting killed? Like we could rotate over here if the circle is going to start ending over on this area. That makes sense. We can come over here, and now if this is the end circle, now we have high ground again. So these red buildings are really strong. Again, what you can do is you can buy a loadout and drop it into one of the stairwells. Let me go back over there so I can kind of show you. Or like, say this was the building you're holding, you could drop a loadout like right here, so no one could climb up this ladder, and then you wouldn't have to worry about someone coming up. One more second. I'm gonna show you. So these buildings have two. I don't even know why I'm really doing this, but these buildings have. Trying to practice my slide cancel too. These buildings have two ways of access to the roof, right? So let's say that this side is closer to where the circle's ending. You're gonna want to keep this one free so that you can like rotate over here still while the circle's closing, and if they cluster you, you can still jump down. But you could block this side with a loadout, so you don't have to worry about someone sneaking up behind you and killing you. Like that's happened to me. It's probably happened to you, you know. Do they have helicopters in this? They do. We need a helicopter to get around. All right. Do you guys have a location you guys want us to cover first? Let us know. We're gonna head, just kind of come ahead to the next closest location. This building right here is also really strong, again, because it's the highest ground and it's easy to rotate to like a red building, or I think it's called the dealership. You can rotate to the dealership. I've seen this happen multiple times where the circle is ending around this area. You get this building on lockdown. Airplane cash drop. Now, did you see if people were in here? Oh, someone's dropping in. Nice, Matt. Watch, I'm probably gonna die trying to push this building. Yeah, they're above me.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Stunner out!
Trying to kill me, dude? I'm on this building. All right. So you can hold this building, and what you do is you drop the loadout in, but then you grab a shotgun or the akimbo pistols, and you shoot it into the stairwell, and you put it like right here, so then that they can't push in. They can't get in right here. And then if you get clustered or precisioned, you still have room to get in to cover, all right? So this one gives you high ground. You're not really weak to anything except for like downtown snipes. Over here gets you red buildings. Red buildings can shoot you, and then you can jump to these buildings if the circle rotates that way, you know. Can't hit that guy. Nice, got him. So if the circle is someone on this building right here with the cash drop?
No, someone was dropping to it, but they're not there right now.
So like if you're right here, you can cluster below you.
People by there.
And then, oh, I missed it. Then now I got the high ground, you know. Oh, there's a guy on there, Matt. Dang, it takes a while to respawn. That's crazy. So if I was in a game and there were really people there, like I should have realized, you would have clustered it or precision airstriked it. He's right there, Matt. Oh no.
All right, I gotcha.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Off your ass. Get a move on.
So I kind of want to rotate out here. If you have a building you want us to cover, I don't know how long these plunder games last, you know. Nice. We'll go to downtown next. I just wish we had a helicopter, man.
Over here.
That one's kind of far away. Matt, you ready to go? I'm only streaming at 30 FPS. Hopefully that the quality's better. I know the FPS isn't looking very nice, but I wanted to, like, I wasn't really planning on playing, so. We can hit up hospital. I don't know who's shooting at me.
I'm hit.
Oh, right there, nice. Oh, I just want to go show buildings. Better start doing stuff. It's gonna mess up my KD, huh? Crap. All right, we got this.
Yeah, we probably should just grab a helicopter from the V.
Yeah, we should have. I was just gonna try to like kind of systematically go through the map, but it's not really working out, so. Obviously, having a helicopter is a huge benefit of maneuvering on the map and can give you these powerful positions. So, again, hospital is also another really strong building to hold. You have the high ground. If the circle is moving this way, you can jump to any of these locations, and then right here, yes, you have to worry about, and the only way to get up here is either zip line or helicopter. So what you do is you just put, you know, claymores next to these, so you have sound cues, and then you can chill up here and snipe and just kind of gatekeep everybody that's pushing into the circles. All right.
I'll fly. Let's dust off.
Now you coming up? What are you doing?
Secure all cash in mind. Be advised, enemy attack chopper incoming. Take it down and secure the cash.
Matt, let's go, dude. All right. Buildings that are really nice are good to cover again. This one has 2 entrances, yes, to get up. So again, the key is either putting claymores or putting loadout boxes on one of the doors so people can't push it. That's a really strong building to hold. I'm trying to remember which one of Iron's favorite buildings to hold is. SK also, you've probably seen, you know, the rooftop Randy's holding this building.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Again, you can block the doorway. Also, shoot the loadout
Personal radar overhead.
into the doorway and like around here on the stairs, so you have ability to push in here if you get clustered airstriked. This is the building that we held when we did our perfect iron strat video, which will be uploaded soon. Usually you'd put claymores right there on the zip line, but what we had to do, since we didn't have a loadout or claymores, one teammate watched the stairwell while I watched the zip line, and then the 2 other teammates were up top sniping. Again, when you're on high ground and you have to rotate to another building, and you know people know where you're at, you need clusters. I think clusters are better than precisions when it comes to zoning, so you can able to fly to the next building. Like for our victory, what happened was we were up here, then we had to push down here. We clustered these people over here because they were fighting us. We clustered them so they couldn't shoot us. We jumped here, had high ground, and then we were able to rotate down. So SK is a really strong building to hold, but you need to be able to obviously push off the building when the zone dictates it, and having clusters is a huge part of that.
I'll fly. Let's dust off.
These buildings right here are also really strong to hold. If the zone is ending over here, kind of by the edge of downtown and port, you're able to rotate. If you're getting clustered or precisioned, you're able to rotate to one of the other buildings. The only way up is the ladder, or if they have a helicopter. You have a lot of like head glitches, you know, to be really strong. It's really hard to push, and then you're able to rotate off of it again smartly if you have those clusters and precisions. Matt, did you want me to come pick you up? Oh, that's it. Sweet, baby. That's plunder. We still have a few other areas of the map to cover, so definitely stick around. We'll load up another game. Again, we're trying to cover most of the map where the circle is closing in Warzone. So, you know, if you're doing the recons to know where the circle is going to go to, you know, like how to position. And maybe there's not a very strong position in the in circle, but there's a strong position that you can hold for the last couple of circles and then rotate into the last circle. That's what we're trying to cover. Matt, do you have anything to add?
like I said at the beginning, I was kind of just leveling up the Growl and the HDR because I don't have them fully leveled up. And I think as far as the buildings to hold.
Okay.
But I'll definitely keep asking questions as you go.
No, you're good. Yeah,
I'll stick with you more this time.
I didn't catch that you were trying to level up your Growl. I should just run restock, huh? Oh well. Oh baby, this is cool, guys. I hope you're finding something out. Again, if you have questions, let me know in the chat right now, or let me know in the comments below, and I'll hit you up. Again, we can just go cover this building right now. Someone.
All right, moving up.
These buildings are really strong. Again, they're kind of similar to those. Crap, dude. Similar to those red buildings. Did I pick the M13? Did you just give it to me on accident? These buildings, again, are just super similar to the red buildings that you'll see around the map. Again, because it gives you a head glitch. And also you're able to block one of the entrances with your loadout. Like, so you have to get a lot of cash, obviously, to do it.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
But it's worth it, you know.
Deployment to the war zone.
All right, we gotta jump on a helicopter. So we've covered kind of the hills and the promenade areas to hold. We've covered hospital. We just covered downtown. Where's the flight path? I'm gonna try to grab this helicopter. Actually, wait. Grab this one. And then we can cover some of these areas.
Secure cash by completing contracts, looting, or eliminating targets.
Eliminate the target. Is there any area that the war zone ends a lot, like more than other areas? I feel like it's kind of like the queue for the day, just kind of how they're going. I'd say it's pretty random.
I'll fly.
All right, so if
Enemy dropping into the AR.
the circle is ending kind of around Dam is really strong. If the circle is ending up on this side of Dam, like the north side of Dam, Firehouse is really strong to hold. Again, because you can't get up here unless you go through at the inside, right? And the inside is really strong. And also another thing that makes a building really strong to hold is that it's hard to just easily throw C4 or shoot rockets everywhere in the building. Like you're able, if people are coming up this way, you can hold it and not worry about getting.
Hostile dropping into the area.
Now you want to watch the helicopter?
Well, Firehouse.
One second. I don't want someone to steal our helicopter.
Yeah, no, I got it. My only question, Greg, someone could get up from here and jump down if you're like holding just the Firehouse. You need someone like.
No. Yeah, exactly. I'm still going. Don't worry, baby. But that's good. I'm glad you brought it up. So someone can get, like Sessions is saying, my brother Matt, if you're only worried about holding this area and this part, people can get into the tower. But if you have, usually you'll have people on different levels, and usually you'd want someone sniping up here. And what makes it so strong, especially when the circles are ending this way, if the circle is going this direction
Going this way.
towards northeast and it's closing from the southwest,
Heading over here.
you're able to gatekeep all of this stuff and then make sure no one is behind you if you have to push across the bridge, you know? So that building is really strong. Yeah, so Marion, a lot of where the game ends, it's just random. I don't think I've ever played a few hours and had it like consistently end in the same spot. Another strong area to hold up in this that I've seen Iron hold is actually, they call it a trap house right here. This building's not the strongest building to hold, but I've seen them do wonders here again because you're able to gatekeep so much. You're able to see the bridge, people pushing up from the southeast. If you weren't holding this, but Firehouse was still in, you could gatekeep everybody that has to cross around the ice. You're also able to see who's pushing up and over these ridges, these mountains right here on the east side.
I'm going.
You're able to have like head glitches. You have cover if people are just throwing rockets or shooting C4 up the stairwell. Not worry about getting owned right
Can
away.
we get back up to the roof from here though? Is our helicopter gone now, dude?
Oh crap, did I screw us over? Must have screwed us over, man. That's one thing.
Well, no. I can die and then fly back in onto it.
Matt, don't ruin your KD for that.
Worth, dude.
They always throw their helicopters, so I didn't even think about it being there. That's like one thing you could do if you're gonna hold a building and you don't like. I mean, obviously you're gonna be shooting people, so people will know you're at. But like, people can see this helicopter from anywhere on the map. So if you don't want to know that, like, if you don't want the whole map to know that you're at some building, you want to toss your helicopter before you get there, so that the whole map doesn't know that you're right there. Someone take the one from Millie.
Did they nerf the growl? I heard something about like them nerfing the growl. I don't know if that's not.
I don't know. Do you guys know if they've nerfed the growl? I haven't heard anything. I don't even think it was ever overpowered, man. Like,
no, I think it's just a solid gun. I don't think it's overpowered.
yeah, like it's easy to use, but trying to think of what I've seen people hold up here. Guess we can grab this. Kind of zoom around. So we've covered dam. I actually haven't seen any games ending right at military base, so I honestly don't even know. I think the warehouse, this one right here, the blue mark, we can go check it out, would be really strong. I think they talked about this kind of building when it's ended in Boneyard. They've talked about like holding these down.
Heading over here.
So that's what I would assume would be the strongest, but I can't.
I'll be driver.
I can't tell you guys to go there if I haven't seen it, you know, in action. Go right here, baby.
Enemy soldiers coming.
Let me see it.
Don't pop him. Okay, but he's only hit you.
Where is he? Oh,
Off your ass. Get a
Hostile
move.
dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
all right, I'm bailing.
I'll drive. Jump in.
Everybody's just sniping here in prison. I mean, military base. We'll head. Oh, people are right here. This building I've seen multiple times of them holding. This building's really strong to hold. I think there's people here fighting, so we gotta be ready. I got like no plates. Hopefully we can get in and get out really quick.
There's people here. I got them on my radar. Careful.
In this building?
Yeah, probably up top.
Sounds like they are. Let's see if we can overtake it, man. Strong building to hold.
Hold on. Yeah, wait.
Claymore set.
It's because there's a top earner right here. Like, bye. Right, here we go.
Set.
Broke his
Jumped
armor.
off.
Oh, I got sniped from down low. So this building's really strong to hold. Obviously, it gives you high ground.
Quit squirming, I gotcha.
Again, you can grab a loadout and block one of the entrances, so you don't have to worry about people pushing from one side. And you're able to rotate to other high ground after. Again, when you're jumping off buildings, if people know where you're at, you want to be using cluster strikes so that it's not very easy to like just get shot in the air like that guy was when he parachuted off. I don't even know where those people are. Are they still here? Did they leave in that thing, in that car?
It shows that the king's not here still, so I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean, I saw a car get out, so I wonder if that was them. So you're able to like gatekeep so much. You're able to gatekeep people coming from TV station if they were coming in. Gatekeep people coming in from
Mark out, I'm going.
like Corey.
Hostile
I wonder if that's him right there. That's the most wanted. That's again why this position's really strong. Is you're able to see so much of the map. And then have the ability to like rotate after if the zone doesn't end exactly on this building.
We got a sniper directly northeast.
Northeast. Cool. If we can make it over here, this medical building's really strong to hold. How does plunder work? You just try to get to 1 million as fast as possible?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to survive and make it over here to medical. Are there yeah, there are buy stations here in
Yeah, but what you
Plunder.
get is different than like in.
I mean, can you buy armor plates? That's what I want, baby. So we're gonna come over here to medical and show you a strong place to hold a medical if the circle is ending in this area. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Again, we're just in plunder to not have to worry about circles closing. Definitely go check out It's Iron for even more like in-depth things. Again, what we're trying to do here at Who to Watch is definitely provide you with the facts, you know, no fluff, no BS, just what the best are actually doing to consistently, you know, be the best. So dude, plunder seems so chill, man. Oh, I got my buddy Kiwi on now. Nice. Got no money now. All right, so this building is a little bit tougher to hold, but if the circle is coming towards medical, and you'll see these buildings, this is also close to airport and the silos. Have having these different levels, people are able to, you know, gatekeep differently. You can obviously have someone on top to hold down a lot of the, like, oversee so much. People rotating in from military,
This way, moving.
people rotating in from quarry,
This way,
people
moving.
coming up from stadium,
Mark out,
and people
go.
coming up from TV station. Able to see that, and then you have a lot of cover inside. People can, this is where it's weak, obviously, because you're able to climb these ladders. So you have to watch stairwells and ladders, but you don't have to worry about, like, you're able to be in a spot. If they're pushing up the stairs, you can come over here and hold and not worry about getting C4'd without you seeing them before. If they're C4ing through these, or RPGing, shooting RPGs through the windows, you're able to hold down here and make sure they don't push down low without getting downed. These blue buildings over here, they have them in right here next to quarry. They are also below TV station. Again, these are strong buildings to hold as well. So there's a time limit for plunder?
Yeah, you can see in the left corner.
Yeah.
Either someone gets to 1 million or so.
Does it not show where people are at? I thought it did. I know it shows where you're at, but... So again, these buildings... Oh, Matt, sorry, dude.
Enemy UAV overhead.
No, it is all good.
These buildings are strong to hold. You can only get to the second floor through these two stairwells. But other than that, there's no way up to the third level and then on top of the roof, other than a helicopter. I mean, I'm sure you've seen people hold these buildings. These are nice if you get airstriked or clustered. You're able to jump in or jump down really easily. You're able to have, you know, head glitches. Able to see, again, a whole lot of the map, so you're able to gatekeep. That was also what makes a building strong. If you're looking for a building to hold that I haven't covered and you're playing Warzone, like, what buildings offer you the ability to gatekeep a lot, be able to see where a lot of the people are moving to, so you know, like, oh, there's a team that pushed into this building, there's a team that pushed in this building, oh, let's push this building instead so we don't get pinched in between both of them. And then you're also able to set up claymores on this second to third level staircase, so you know if people are pushing up this way, there's no way to get up to this third floor other than that stairwell, or on top if they jump in through a helicopter. Firehouse over here is strong. I don't think I've ever seen them hold a police station, so I'm not for sure about that.
Cash you find. Enemy attack chopper is in the AO. Bring it down and recover the cash.
Yeah, just push over to my teammate. I don't want you to show it, but stadium is really strong to hold. I mean, anytime the circles are ending near stadium, like the final 2 or 3 circles, I think every time it's iron says it's game over, like they already won, because they're just able to gatekeep so much. People that shoot them from lumber or downtown, they're easy able to, like, if they get down, they're easily able to be in cover and not get finished, unless they play too aggressive and they're on this side. But if they're anywhere right here, they can hide behind these, whatever you call, rafter things. There's a building, I think, let's see, which one is it? I think it's this building that they hold in lumber that will cover. Farmland, it might be these buildings that they hold. I haven't seen them do a lot, so I can't tell you on farmland. Port, this building. or brick building is really strong, and then they love prison. You've seen people stay up here
This way.
on prison. You get a loadout, drop it right here on the staircase so no one can push you, and then if you get clustered to precision, you can just rotate
This way.
to one of these pillars.
This way. Move.
And then again, you're able to gatekeep so much from port, people moving in from farmland if it's closing this way. And again, if you're jumping off of prison, you want to make sure you have clusters to zone people. If there's a team that's hanging out like right here or here that's trying to get you, you cluster them so they can't just sit there and mow you down as you parachute down. I don't want to be too long-winded. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But I think that's gonna about do it for the best buildings to hold. Again, we will be doing more live videos. We want to be able to break down your guys' play styles and then also offer advice about which loadouts you should actually be using or which, like, how to build a class to fit your play style and your strengths and weaknesses. Like one of my favorite content creators right now is Iceman Isaac. He loves the Ram. The Ram is a great gun. I just don't feel very comfortable with an iron sight, and so I've been messing around with different iron sights. I mean, not different iron sights, different optics to fit my play style. So that's like things that we can kind of watch, talk to you about your strengths, your weaknesses, things that you want to improve on, and then we can offer our advice about which attachments you should actually use. Like, for instance, if you like to use your guns and like to hip fire a lot before you aim down sights, the Merc foregrip, even though like someone might say like, this is the best loadout for, like the M13 or like, for the M4, but you hip fire a lot before, using that Merc foregrip. So breaking down your gameplay, your strengths, your weaknesses, and then building a loadout that's, more accompanied, more tailored to you. But yeah, I think that about does it, guys. I want to say thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming to check out Who to Watch. We will, provide more content, on a weekly basis. So if you liked any of this, thanks for checking us out. And don't forget to like, subscribe. Definitely don't forget to check out It's Iron. A lot of that stuff, was based off of watching him play and watching him win so consistently, and then learning how he holds buildings and what buildings he holds. And I just wanted to break down that tactic and then offer it to you guys. So thanks again for checking us out. Really appreciate it. We will catch you guys in the next one.